Okay, so in this video you can see the bird poop etching on the front lip of the bumper there. What I'm going to try doing here is firstly polishing it with a compound to see what kind of effect I can get. Sometimes you can actually resolve the bird poop stain just by simple compounding and polishing. But in this particular video, you see that isn't always possible. So as I say, all I'm doing here is using my small Repairs LR75 machine. It's got a hard pad with a compound on, but you can see here that has made a difference, but you can still see it in there. So I'm just going to change the video angle. There you go. So what I'm now doing is using a 2000 small disc from Merca. Merca make some great sanding discs. You can also use this on the machine, but it tends to be a little bit harsh. So just using a bit of water, just going quite slow. Obviously I've sped this portion of the video up so you can have a look. But all I'm trying to do is get rid of the top layer of the damage. So again, on with the compound, same compound I was using before. Obviously you choose your chosen compound. Personally, I'm a big fan of the Kartek refinishing kit, but that is just a preference. Right, as you can see, the bird etching is almost removed, but obviously there's a lot of sand and marks left behind, so obviously I'm going to have to go over this again. Nice and slowly, using a bit of a higher speed this time. Take in mind I do know what I'm doing, so to me there's no risk in this, but to a enthusiast or home user, just tread carefully, go on your slower speed. It will take you longer, but the results should be the same. Anyway, I'll give you a break from talking for a minute. Just checking for heat, seeing how hot it was getting. Noticeable improvement though. This whole section of the bumper needed paint correcting anyway, so this was actually a perfect time to actually go over this. So you can see right on the very lip, just above the second grill, you can see there are still some sand and marks. So a bit of fresh compound on this pad. Don't forget, if you're starting out, you need to clean your pads constantly. You can't be using dirty pads. As another YouTuber always uses on his Milwaukee drill, the pad just looks disgusting. I don't know how he achieves anything. I really don't, but that's, you know, I think it's the difference between caring and wanting to do it right. Made a mistake there. See, so that's slowly getting there. Now I'm changing over to a refinishing pad here, because I know this does have some cut in the pad itself. But what I'm trying to do is actually also take out the marks that I've put in by compounding. You will get a slightly hazy paintwork from compound. It's very important to finish up. Again, using the Kartek refinishing range. And as they say in the business, et voila.